long way back by saying, look, I'm taking away stressors from my life. So when I drove and then traffic, if the traffic doesn't move, I just stop, open my newspaper or whatever I have, read until the traffic goes away. So I'm not frustrated.
Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Wendy and I'm back with another video, another source. So as you can see today, I am in a different location and I have here with me the owner of Gomoa Wonderland. Okay, I'm sure before this video, you might have watched my video on the tour about the place, so you would understand what we are talking about here. Welcome to my channel.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Please be on my channel.
Thank you for honoring my invite. So my first question would be, what was the inspiration behind this beautiful wonderland?
Yes, I've always loved nature. I've loved greens, I've loved water. And I always believe that God reveals himself in nature. Yeah. And then again, I've also dreamed of retiring to a farm. And when I got this farm, I started planting coconuts. Somebody told me it's the lazy man's farm. But they told me it requires less work, even though I disagree now. But it's still a lazy man's farm.
It's a lazy man's farm,
so to speak. And then when I saw this water, it was cluttered with weeds and other things. I saw potential. So this place you find where I decided not to plant anything there. The people didn't know why are you leaving it. 2 years later, when the coconut had grown to a certain level, I decided that to put in action my dreams and my plans. And this is what you see.
Before something comes to vision like this, did you see this sort of thing anywhere? Like, apart from you being a nature person, is there something that you saw somewhere that you implemented, or?
I must have seen lots and lots of things. So probably it's an amalgamation of what I've seen. Because I love nature, I've been to a lot of natural places. I've been to almost the whole of this country. And when I go, I like to go to waterfalls, I like to go to farms. I cannot really say I have a farming background, even though I come from the rural areas. My father pretended to be a farmer. He wasn't really bad.
He pretended.
Yes. But then he gave me some farming experience and I began to love farming. And again, I also always think that no matter what we do, we need to come back to earth. We'll eat. And then when you get close to nature, you realize what nature can do for you as a person.
So what are the things that nature can do for you as a person?
In the first place, it gives you relaxation. Something a lot of people underrate. We go through stresses, we drive through town, we do a lot of things. I started a long way back by saying, look, I'm taking away stressors from my life. So when I drove and then traffic, if the traffic doesn't move, I just stop, open my newspaper or whatever I have, read until the traffic goes away. So I'm not frustrated. Then you have to also look at relaxing somewhere else. So yes, it helps you to take off the stress. And
I think it also helps you to get new ideas as a person.
A lot. At one time I thought I was going to be a writer. As I speak, I have a book at chapter 2. I haven't continued for many years. When I was in school, when I was in school, I was trying to write. I wrote drama. I wrote poetry. Unfortunately, my father wanted me to be an engineer, so I was forced to do science. Even though naturally, I like literature, I like poetry, I like all those things. So alongside, I didn't drop those things. And I'm sure that later on in life, even though I went to do my engineering, later on in life, I kept reading. I kept loving nature, I kept loving literature, and I kept thinking about the environment. I hate dirty environments. As you can see, I try to keep this place as green and as neat as possible. So,
great job on the environment. It's like I've also been to places in Ghana. I haven't seen anything like this, especially the bamboo grove that we went to. Yeah. Great place for meditation.
Great place for meditation. You see, we don't value what God has given us. When I came here, I had to fight with the villagers here. They often come there to cut bamboo. So I had to fight them, go and beat them Congo, ask them to keep away from those bamboo places, because for me they have more value than just cutting them for sometimes occasionally they come into Kadibabu, but we try as much as possible. One day I may have to fence the place off. It's part of my plans.
Oh, okay.
So actually I'm doing this for lovers of nature.
Lovers
and for
of
those who are yet to love nature.
Oh.
Introduce them to nature, introduce them to farming, to those with a lot of things that we take for granted.
So how long has this place been in existence?
The coconuts have entered their 4th year.
Okay, so
this place is...
Sorry for interrupting. We have, this is the Wonderland. Do we have a part for recreation and a farm? How is it like? So that the viewers will understand. Because you say coconut farm. So
yeah, because I want to put a focus on the coconuts.
Okay.
I started with the coconuts, and it will still go alongside the coconuts. As you can see, all around us are coconut trees. Coconut gives us refreshments. So it's something nature gives us direct. We drink without cooking, without processing anything. Anything. So then, beyond the coconuts, when you come here, I want you to relax. When you come here, I want you to play games. I want you to look around. So beyond the coconuts, we have games here, and then people started asking. When they come, they can't test, they want something to drink. So we started having a small bar. As you can see, I wanted the whole place to look natural. So I tried to use natural materials as much as possible. Then came the question of food. So I started to put a kitchen together. As you can see, it's still work in progress. And I'm sure by Easter to complete. Then accommodation. Those are wooden cabins.
Oh, they are really nice.
Wooden cabins. I don't know what I've entered any of them.
I haven't. I'm yet to.
Yeah, do enter them and you love them.
I'm yet to.
They look different inside from the way they look outside.
Oh, I see.
So they look natural outside, but comfy, very comfy inside.
I was curious when I was passing by. So the roofing had a grass or something on it.
Yeah, it's artificial grass. I had to use that because of the rain and other things. I need some protection. Compared to thatch. Thatch is difficult to maintain.
Oh,
and it also gives the green atmosphere. So you can actually, I put those things there without cutting around themes. The first theme is nature, it's green. The second theme is water. The next theme is games and relaxation. The final theme is children.
Oh, that sounds really, really exciting. You know, my friend and I were talking about how this place is well put together, and we were saying that a wise person, like a person that has really thought it well and planned everything, because you know that it's not just anything. You see the recreation park here, the bamboo grove over there, the coconuts are planted in a linear fashion. See that everything is in order. Even heading towards the entrance, everything is nice.
So what we continue to do is to provide service. One of the things that is lacking in Ghana is proper camping.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first place is a camping ground. To give you, it's close to glamping. What they call glamping.
What is glamping?
Glamping is a glamorous camping.
Oh.
Because if you look at the pure camping, Ghanaians are not used to the pure camping, where you go to the bush with your cutlass, you have to make your own toilet facilities, make your own fire. But people are tired. They want to come and relax. They don't want to go around hacking trees in order to create fire. So you provide some of that service for them. So that's what gives us that glamping idea. It's camping all right, but it's glamorous.
Oh.
Some of the facilities are provided for you. And then when you add the cabins, you have a total camping experience. As well as people come in, what we call walk-in. Come in for a day, like you see the group here. It's a church group. They come in for a day, they can have games. You can even have corporate people coming here. I mean, board of directors, they come in here quietly. And it's for me, even though it's mine, it's always surprising. But just after Kaswa, just after all the noise, you enter here and you are in a different environment altogether. Like you are kilometers away from Accra. It's very close to Accra.
Yeah, very close to Accra.
It's quiet, no noise.
I think it's about 1 hour 30 minutes
from Accra. And I hope it will improve when the dual carriage thing goes on. So with a short time, you are transported from this noisy, stressful environment to quiet, almost paradise-like environment. I would like to call it that.
Yeah, the name. Yeah. It's really worth it. It's really nice and comfy. Or how can we contact you?
This thing is managed by my children.
Your children, yeah.
And I can give your contacts. I can say it offhand. Okay. I'm sure you call them before.
Yeah, I have their WhatsApp, so I'll put the details and the Google map location.
So I'll like them to. I'm an old man. A lot of people don't relate to old men.
Yes.
So I want them to relate.
We don't relate.
Yeah, you don't relate to old men. But you see, there are some of us who are very young at heart.
Yeah. I can tell that you are very young at heart because the kind of things you are saying, glamping and things. Me, I've not heard that before.
Sometimes we are even ahead of them, but I've brought my kids into it, so it's more like a family film.
Yeah.
Some of them are not even in this country, but they are always on the platform. They're always part of it, and they are always contributing, bringing ideas. And then we share ideas, and then we meet here as a family, and then we share all those things. So I would like to invite a lot more people, family groups. I've had families coming here. Families should find time to come together in a quiet place like this. Put the phones off sometimes, and then truly relate to each other. Church groups, family groups, individuals, friends, and others. Come to Gomoa Wonderland.
Please come to Gomoa Wonderland.
It's truly a wonderland.
It is.
And it will be worthwhile. Our rates are very low and affordable.
Yes.
It's just to keep the place running.
I was wondering why the rates are, because considering how excellent the place is, and it's more beneficial because you can sit here and meditate and all that. But the prices are very, very affordable.
Yeah, I want to encourage as many people as possible.
But will it change in the future?
It will only change to keep up with inflationary trends, not to want to make profits out of it. I've made my profit. My profit is seeing people happy. My profit is enjoying myself. And I've made my profit. I'm too tired, and I'm sure I've had enough. So it's not much about money. I'm sure God has been kind to me. So I'm comfortable enough.
But so is there anything, last words that you would want to tell the viewers before we close or before we wrap up this?
All I'm saying is that we run around seeking God, going to churches. I'm also a Christian, I'm a Methodist. But in one of our hymns, we say that God is everywhere. Lift the stone, He's there. Look under the trees, He's there. Look across the water, He's there. God is everywhere, and He is most present in His creation. And this is pristine. When you look at God's creation, the forest, I don't know whether you've gone through the forest.
We have.
Yeah, the forest, I intentionally left that area, and I'm not going to touch it. So that's the forest. So this is pristine. This is where God rests, in His own creation. So come to God, come to nature, come and enjoy nature, lengthen your life. You have a lot to live for. So come to Gomoa
Wonderland. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this interesting session. But I have a question. So whilst we're going through the forest trail, there were this I think quotes for those who dare.
Yes, it's to challenge people. You see, some people have not been to forest. They say, hey, I'm afraid. So if you dare, so we dare you to go. Even this water, this boat ride, a lot of people come and I'm afraid. I say, you are here to conquer your fear. So one of the themes, again, the sub-themes, is to conquer your fear. A lot of people say in Accra, they have not even seen how a cucumber looks like, how pepper looks like. There were times when we were growing out of vegetables here. And because of the coconuts, we are unable to continue. But very soon I have a greenhouse so that we grow our own vegetables, our own kitchen. We're planning to have a mini zoo to allow people to see some of these things. So yes, for those who dare, and even for Wonderland, it's for those who dare. Dare to come and see what God really looks like. Dare to come and conquer your fears. Yeah, if it's of water, if it's of the forest, if it's of the wild. And people come and say, I'm afraid to see a snake. I say, where else do you want to see? Where else do you want to see a snake? I don't want to see a snake in my house in Accra. That's not where they're supposed to live. But a snake doesn't want to see you here. If it sees you, it will run away anyway. So come here, you won't see a snake. It will see you and run away. And let's interact with nature. Nature is wonderful. We are part of nature. So let's preserve nature. Over here, I don't allow people to hunt here. We have a few rabbits here. Yeah, so we want to preserve them as much as possible. You can't catch rats on my land. Neither can you hunt any wildlife on my land. You need to live with them. So yeah.
So in a nutshell, say animals' life matter, right?
everything God gave us. He created them before He created us.
Okay.
He said, look, come and take good care of them. Have we taken good care of them? We destroyed our rivers, destroyed our streams, destroyed our lagoons, we destroyed our wetlands. If you look beyond this land also contains some area which is a wetland. It's kind of a mixed. We have birds of very rare nature here. I see some of them only once during the season, during the year. I'm sure some of migratory birds. There are two of them who have just come into. They come, get their young and go away. So this is reserved for them. And for bird watchers, we're going to have an aviary as well, so that people can come close to nature. This is nature.
This is indeed nature.
This is Wonderland, and this is a tribute to the Gomoa people. So Gomoa Wonderland.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, Wendy.
Okay.
To this channel.
Yes.
It's a wonderful channel. Any channel that brings you closer to God is worth subscribing to. Please subscribe.
Guys, you've heard it. So please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.